Now we have a commerce session in which we will be covering areas like BAF, BMS, CA, CMA, Actuarial Science, and all these subjects. I request Professor Shubda Gala, CA Tanvi Shah, CA Rupal Haria, CMA Dimple Chheda, and Mr. Sunny Saula to please come up on the stage. Mr. Sunny Saula. In 1972, when I passed out my school, it was very simple for me. Arts, commerce, science. No choice, not to worry, very simple. But looking at the various options available now to the youth students, with these faculties to guide, you guys are really very lucky. To begin with, I will introduce Professor Shubda Gala. She is Assistant Professor at the Department of Commerce, MD College of Arts and Science and Commerce at Parel. And she's had 23 years of teaching experience at graduate and postgraduate level. She's done her MCom, MPhil, NET, SET, BEd, and she is pursuing PhD at this age. Published research papers in international journals, national and international conferences and seminars. She visited Sweden in 2019 May under International Student and Faculty Exchange Program. She would be the chairperson of this commerce session, which will now begin. Please pay attention. Take down notes if you want. Keep your mobiles aside. Don't leave the hall. You'll be missing out on very, very important tips that you get from these experts. I request Professor Shubda Gala to take up.
I think so. Good afternoon. Now all have had the biscuits. Energy achivai? Yes? Ready? Still settle down. Now we have an eminent personalities with us in the field of Chartered Accountancy, CMA, Actuarial. So first we have a very senior member, CA Rupal Haria. She's done her FCA, BCom. She's a partner in Atul Beda and Company, practicing CA over a period of 3 decades in taxation, corporate taxation, auditing, TDS and indirect tax. She's the founder of EduTech Center, imparting training to students, accountants, professionals and corporates. She's also a trainer and speaker at various CA forums and panels pan-India. She's also faculty at Institute's Western Region. She is a special invitee to women and young members excellent committee of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Next we have CA Tanvi Shah. She's a qualified chartered accountant and passionate educator specialized in commerce subjects like accountancy, financial management, costing, mathematics and statistics and law. Currently, she fulfills her passion by teaching and providing group tuition for commerce and CA students. She continues to inspire and empower students to achieve their academic goals. Next, we have CMA CA, Dimple Chheda, very dynamic personality. She's done her CA also and CMA also. She's done her NLP certification from Academy, Denmark. She has started her own coaching classes and she teaches over 2,000 students per year for successfully, and many students are successful in their attempts at CMA level. She's specializing in coaching for cost and management accounting and prominent professional degree and commerce courses. Last, we have a very young member, Sunny Saula. He's a qualified actuary. In India, I think so, there are very few. We can count in 3 digits, I think so, 250, 300, up to 3,000. So last 2-3 years, the awareness has increased. So in India, pan-India, we have only 3,000 qualified actuary, 3,000. So he has completed all 3 papers. He's currently working at Deloitte as in the financial and risk advisory division, and his work majorly involves dealing with major banks, financial institutions, market risk, credit risk, liquidity, interest rate risk. He's a partner at the Actuarial Academy, where he teaches actuarial levels and provides counseling to students and parents. So he's already qualified also, and he's giving training also. So we have a right kind of panel which can give the real advice to the students. So now be ready. I'll start with my presentation first, and later on the panel can take over. So I see majority of you are from 10th standard, 10th, ICSE, CBSE, board doesn't matter, but 10th level. Yes? Yes or no? Yes. So how many have actually already selected commerce in their 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th? So 50% of you have already selected. Why? Anybody can give me? Why commerce? So why study commerce? See, we have an array of various courses. Various courses are available. You can diversify your things also. Students, you all can settle down. So various career opportunities are there, various courses are there, excellent growth prospectus are there, and being a business community, everybody wants to go for, and being in Mumbai, where the service sector, the tertiary sector is like the most important part. So the commerce studies, the studies of commerce, whether it is any degree, is important. So study of commerce, it is an interdisciplinary course because you learn mathematics also, from science, you learn economics also, you learn trade and commerce. So it's a very interdisciplinary course. Now areas of work, you can work in accounting, banking, service sector, even entrepreneurship, your own business, supply chain management. So many areas of work where you can go for your career. Now, where students are interested, pay attention. See, at your 10th level, whether you take up commerce, HSC commerce or ISC commerce or science, you can go for further courses. Like in commerce, why I'm taking only science and commerce? Because sometimes arts, very few colleges offer maths. And when it is, maths is not there up to +2 level, many courses you cannot go after 12th standard. So after 12th standard, you can go for graduation degree. Various graduation degrees are available. Students, you will get your PPT, don't worry. So various names are there. You are now looking BCom, BAF, BBI. I will explain to you what it is. So you can go for your graduation degree after 12th standard. Along with your graduation, you can pursue various professional courses like CA, CFA, CMA, CPA, CS, Actuarial. All these allied courses also you can do along with your graduation, whether you are doing any course under graduation under commerce. Now, earlier, like 10 years back, there were 2-3 universities in Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai University, SNDT Women's University. Now, the private universities, deemed universities are coming up. So we have various universities in Mumbai itself and surrounding areas of Mumbai, maybe Pune, Lonavala, which are offering commerce and also liberal arts. Now, the lines between the various streams are like diminishing. There are very lines. There were earlier lines ki commerce hai, science hai, arts hai. The lines are diminishing because you have an option of to choose various interdisciplinary course under NEP. All of you have heard NEP? Yes? In your school it is implemented? In your year? No. Next year onwards, when you will enter, your 11th standard, or you will enter, first I'll just explain. BCom, it's a traditional BCom we say. Then if you do BCom in accounting and finance, in short it is called as BAF. If you are interested in banking and insurance, you can do BCom in banking and insurance, so it will be called as BBI. So various courses are there. Now, BMS and BBA, Bachelor of Management Studies and Bachelor of Business Administration. The Mumbai University offers BMS and other private universities offer BBA. Now, Mumbai University is also taking BMS under AICTE. That is a technical part, All India Council for Technical Education, which will emphasize more on practical and internship aspects. So we have various courses which you can take up at undergraduate level at various universities and various colleges across Mumbai. Now, vision of NEP. Why NEP 2020? Right? See, already our Prime Minister has given our vision for Viksit Bharat 2047. So NEP 2020 should be aligning with the goals of 2047. Because what we are sowing today, we are going to reap after 20 years. Right? So 2020 vision, so here in NEP, we have the largest youth in world, largest age-wise, if you see, the demography, we have the largest section of youth in India. So we have to train our youngsters in such a way that they are ready for their future. Now, all of you have used ChatGPT. It is doing all work for you. Why you study? Why you need to study? आपका project बना रहा है? बनाया? You have all made your project under ChatGPT? Say honestly. So why you need to study? तो फिर पढ़ाई की ज़रूरत क्या है? Google में है ना सब? Everything is there on Google. So what difference are you going to make by studying all these things? So that way the NEP comes under. Why the government has to impose NEP? Because knowledge, there's a difference between knowledge and learning. Correct? Knowledge to hai, information to hai. Everywhere information is there, but how to make use of that information? How you have to enhance your skills? Dolly Chaiwala. Everybody knows who is he and where he reached? So, okay, can you prepare Pani Puri by ChatGPT? हाँ? ChatGPT से पानी पूरी बना सकते हो? और hair salon, मतलब the skills, hair salon, a barber can be replaced by ChatGPT. So some, I'm not talking about that level jobs, but there are some things. So you have to think and you have to train your mind in such a direction that whatever rote learning you are doing, that is going to come in Google or notes. So you have to enhance your skills. So there the NEP comes, which is taking you back to Indian ethos, Indian languages, and skill-based education. So in NEP, you have choice across the streams. When you will reach your first year, I assume that majority of crowd will go to 11th standard next year. So after 2 years, when you will go to the degree course, you will be given a choice of subjects across the streams. One subject you can select from science or arts. One you can select language. Even that day I had a talk with NM principal. So they are offering you Zumba as an elective. Then you have to do social work, NSS, NCC. That also, social development. All these subjects, right now don't worry, but you will be given the choice by the college and you can select whatever you like, your preferences. So ultimately, the NEP prepares you for personality development, concept-based learning, critical thinking, analytical skills, flexible and choice-based. All these are the features of NEP. Now, under NEP, there is, see, earlier, first year में KT लग गया, first year BCom, there are more than 280 KT, many students used to drop out. So now, under this NEP, if you complete your first year of graduation, you come out with a certificate. You are not called as a dropout. If you complete your 2 years, you will be given a diploma. If you complete 3 years, you will be given a regular bachelor's degree. And if you complete 4 years, you will be given an honors degree, which will help you to go for your post-graduation courses. Now, whoever wants to do post-graduation will have to complete 4 years of degree. Then the post-graduation will be of 1 year. So your years are not wasted. Ultimately, within 5 years, you will be a postgraduate, but it is 4+1 instead of 3+2. The last year, the honors degree is mostly research-based. Because I like said, ChatGPT sab kar raha hai. Google is there. So your research work will make you an honors degree holder. So 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, plus here various scope is given for online or extra courses, the credits. Have you all heard of ABC? Academic Bank of Credits. Academic Bank of Credits, it is like in the DigiLocker. Everybody has heard DigiLocker? Yes, so DigiLocker mein you will have to make a Academic Bank of Credits where you can, like a passbook, you can add your credits and later on you can switch to any colleges across India, across world. In next 10 years, you will have all the universities coming to India only. So, now you see the difference. The graduation is like a plain vanilla. You have to decorate with all your skills, personality, and all the extra things which will make you a ready-made thing to consume. Like you said, we are all doing, the basic aim is to do job or to be a successful career. So you have to prepare yourself accordingly. And last, Albert Einstein, if you know, what he's saying, a student is not a container that you have to fill. Bharna nahi hai information. You have to light a torch. You have to have a passion for what you are doing. So that torch has to be lit up by you. So you all are in 10th standard. You have plenty of time to think and you can change also. So that's all. Thank you. I'll now invite CA Rupal Haria to give the insights on the course like CA.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, all પદાધિકારી. First of all, હું તમારા સૌનો આભાર માનું છું સંસ્થાના અધિકારીઓનો મને અહીંયા મોકો આપવા બદલ. My dear friends, આંખોમાં તમે ફ્યુચરના બ્રાઇટ સપના લઈને અને નાના સા મગજમાં અસમંજસ લઈને શું કરું, કઈ લાઈન લઉં, સવારના 8, 8:30થી તમે અહીંયા બેઠા છો, પેરેન્ટ્સ બીજા રૂમમાં બેઠા છો, રાઈટ? મારી જે આ 10 મિનિટ્સ છે હું CA કોર્સ માટે ડેડિકેટ કરીશ. I have divided my speech in 3 parts. ફર્સ્ટ હું તમને કહીશ કે CA કોર્સ કરવાના ફાયદા શું છે, CA એની ઓફિસમાં શું વર્ક કરે છે, અને મેડમે કીધું ChatGPT. તો આ બધા ડિજિટાઇઝેશનમાં આપણી પાસે બી ઘણી બધી ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટીઝ ક્રિએટ થઈ છે, એ ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટીઝ વિશે વાત કરીશ. પછી થર્ડ થિંગ, દેટ ઇઝ ધ મોસ્ટ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ એન્ડ મેન્ડેટરી ઇન્ગ્રીડિયન્ટ. તમને જે બી કોર્સ કરવો હોય એની માટે 5 વર્ષ પછી તમને તમારે જ્યાં જોવું છે 2029 યા 2030, એની આજથી શરૂઆત કેવી રીતે કરશો, રાઈટ? સો પ્લીઝ બી એટેન્ટિવ વિથ curve on your face, smile. Okay, be ready everyone. નો. રેડી છો? કોમર્સ લેવું છે, સીએ નથી કરવું, નથિંગ, નોટ ટુ વરી, બટ બી રેડી ફોર 10 મિનિટ્સ એન્ડ ધેન તન્વી વિલ બી સીએ, તન્વી વિલ બી ટેકિંગ સેકન્ડ પાર્ટ ઓફ ઇટ. ઓકે? ઓકે. સો યુ નો ઇટ્સ અ ફ્યુચર. તમે દરેક વખતે જ્યાં વાત સાંભળો ફાઇનાન્સ, અકાઉન્ટ્સ, સો ઇટ્સ અ લાઈક અ ફાઇનાન્શિયલ વિઝાર્ડ. વિઝાર્ડનો મિનિંગ ખબર છે તમને બધાને ને? આઈ નો નીડ ટુ ટેલ યુ, રાઈટ? સો ઇટ્સ અ વર્લ્ડ ફૂલ ઓફ સરપ્રાઇઝીસ, નવી પોસિબિલિટીઝ એન્ડ કન્ટિન્યુઅસ લર્નિંગ. લાઈક સીએ હું તમને કહું તો તમારા મગજમાં શું આવે કે બહુ મોટા મોટા ચોપડા, બુક્સ, ઘણું બધું વાંચવાનું, ફ્રેન્ડ્સને ભૂલી જવાનું, સોશિયલ લાઈફ એન્જોય નહીં કરવાની, રાઈટ? બટ ઇટ ઇઝ નોટ દેટ, માય ડિયર ફ્રેન્ડ્સ. ઇટ ઇઝ અ એન્ડલેસ પોસિબિલિટીઝ એન્ડ ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટીઝ. સો ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ હું તમને એક ક્વિક ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછું છું. હું બહુ ઇન્ટરેક્ટિવ નહીં રહું કારણ કે મને ઘણું બધું તમને 10 મિનિટની અંદર કહી દેવું છે, માય ડિયર ફ્રેન્ડ્સ. તમને હું કહું કે સીએ એની ઓફિસમાં શું કામ કરે તો તમે શું કહેશો મને? ક્વિકલી. યસ? ટેલી, અકાઉન્ટ્સ, વેરી ગુડ. દેન? યસ? ઓડિટ, યસ. દેન? કમ્પ્યુટર. 3 મેઇન થિંગ આવે સીએના જે કન્વેન્શનલ પ્રેક્ટિસ છે. ને મારા તમે સાંભળ્યું હશે કે હું 3 ડિકેટ્સથી આ લાઇનમાં છું. તો અમે જ્યારે સીએનો કોર્સ જોઈન કર્યો ને માય ડિયર ફ્રેન્ડ્સ, ફર્સ્ટ 3 મંથ્સ અમને ફાઇલિંગ કરતા શીખવાડતા હતા. અને લિટરલી આઈ વોઝ ડુઈંગ પંચિંગ, then filing the document in the file, keeping it on the right rack. એ હું વર્ક અમે કરતા હતા. પણ આજે આપણે ટોટલી ડિફરન્ટમાં એરિયામાં છીએ. સો ફર્સ્ટ થિંગ, સીએ ઇઝ લાઈક અ નંબર નિંજા. તમને નિંજાનું ખબર છે? ઇટ્સ અ ફન એરિથમેટિક, રાઈટ? સો પોતાના ક્લાયન્ટના જે ફાઇનાન્શિયલ ફિગર્સ છે એને પ્રોપર રીતે એનાલિસિસ કરીને વેધર ઇટ ઇઝ ગોઈંગ ઇન ધ રાઇટ ડિરેક્શન ઓર નોટ. સો પ્રિપેરિંગ બેલેન્સ શીટ, પ્રોફિટ એન્ડ લોસ અકાઉન્ટ એને પ્રોફિટેબલ છે કે નહીં, દેટ ઇઝ ધ બેઝિક વર્ક સીએ ડઝ. દેન ટેક્સ સેવિંગ મેજિશિયન. હમણાં જ આપણું માર્ચ એન્ડિંગ પૂરું થયું છે, 31 માર્ચ. સો ત્યારે મોસ્ટ ઓફ ધ બિઝનેસ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન એઝ વેલ એઝ ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ, ઇવન તમે બી તમારા ફેમિલીમાં સાંભળ્યું હશે કે ટેક્સ પ્લાનિંગ કરતા હોય. સો સીએનું આપણે જે પ્રોફેશન છે ઇટ્સ લાઈક અ વી આર વેલ વર્સ વિથ ઓલ ટાઈપ્સ ઓફ ટેક્સ નોલેજ, કમ્પ્લાયન્સ, રાઈટ? તો વી વર્ક એઝ અ મેજિશિયન. મેજિશિયન શું કરે? એની મેજિકલ વોન્ડથી મેજિક કરે, રાઈટ? સો વી એઝ અ સીએ વિથ અવર મેજિક ઓફ knowledge and experience, we plan tax planning and save the taxes. So this is the basic thing. આની સાથે હું એક વસ્તુ અહીંયા એડ કરીશ, દેટ ઇઝ ધ કમ્પ્લાયન્સ. કમ્પ્લાયન્સ એટલે ઇન્કમ ટેક્સ રિટર્ન ફાઇલ કરવાના એન્ડ ઓલ. સેકન્ડ થિંગ, તમે બીમાર પડો તો કોની પાસે જાઓ? ડૉક્ટર પાસે. યસ. તો આપણી ફાઇનાન્શિયલ હેલ્થનો ડૉક્ટર કોણ છે? ચાર્ટર્ડ એકાઉન્ટન્ટ. સો ચાર્ટર્ડ એકાઉન્ટન્ટ સેઝ તમે કીધું ઓડિટ કરે અને દે લુક આફ્ટર વેધર એ કમ્પેરિઝન કરે લાસ્ટ 5 યર્સના ફિગર અને વેધર માય કંપની ઇઝ ફોલોઈંગ ઓલ ધ લોઝ, રેગ્યુલેશન્સ, રિપોર્ટ બનાવે. આ બેઝિક વર્ક થઈ ગયું. પણ નાવ દેર આર અ પેન્ડોરાઝ બોક્સ ઇઝ બીન ઓપન એન્ડ યુ કેન સી ધ વેરિયસ ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટીઝ. સો ફર્સ્ટ હું તમને કહીશ, ઇટ ઇઝ અ સિસ્ટમ ઓડિટ. વી હેવ ઓલ બીકમ ટેકનોસેવી. ને તમે બધાને જ્યારે મેડમે પૂછ્યું તમે ચેટ જીપીટી યુઝ કરો છો, આઈ હેવ હર્ડ એક સાથે ઇટ વોઝ યુનેનિમસલી સેડ યસ. સો તમે બધા બી ટેકનોસેવી છો. સો વેન વી આર ઇન ધ ઇરા ઓફ ટેકનોક્રેટ ઇરા, સિસ્ટમ ઓડિટ બી એક ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટી છે. વેન યોર ક્લાયન્ટ ઇઝ યુઝિંગ કમ્પ્યુટર સિસ્ટમ, બેંકમાં બી સોફ્ટવેર સિસ્ટમ ચાલુ હોય છે, તો એને કહેવાય છે ઇન્ફોર્મેશન ટેકનોલોજી ઓડિટ. આ બી એક બહુ જ વધારે મોટી ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટી છે. સેકન્ડ, વેલ્યુએશન. જ્યારે થોડીક આ વાત તમારા માટે મે બી બટ આઈ વિલ મેક ઇટ વેરી સિમ્પલ, કે ક્યારે કોઈ બિઝનેસને સેલ કરવો હોય યા કોઈએ બેંકની લોન લીધી હોય અને પછી એ લોકો લોન રીપે ન કરે તો એનું વેલ્યુએશન કરવું હોય, તો આ વેલ્યુએશન બી એક બહુ જ સરસ ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટી છે સીએ માટે. દેન ઇટ કમ્સ મર્જર એન્ડ એક્વિઝિશન. બે કંપનીઓને મર્જ થવું હોય તો એની માટે બી અલગ સેટ ઓફ રૂલ્સ બતાડેલા છે. કન્સલ્ટન્સી સર્વિસ, ધીસ ઇઝ કમ બાય ડિફોલ્ટ. પછી તમે જુઓ, આજે આપણે કહીએ કે તમને હાર્ટનું પ્રોબ્લેમ હોય તો તમે કાર્ડિયોલોજિસ્ટ પાસે જાઓ, ડાયાબિટીસ હોય તો ડાયાબિટોલોજિસ્ટ પાસે. તો અહીંયા તમે સ્પેશિયલાઇઝેશન કરી શકો છો કન્સલ્ટન્સી માટે. ફોરેન્સિક ઓડિટ એ બી એક પ્રકારનું નવા ટાઈપની ઓડિટ સિસ્ટમ ડેવલપ થઈ છે કે ક્યાં ક્યાં ફ્રોડ થઈ શકે છે વેન દે આર યુઝિંગ ધ ટેકનોલોજી. અહીંયા મેં બે વસ્તુ નોટ નથી કરી, બટ આઈ વિલ ટેલ યુ મોસ્ટ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ દેટ ન્યૂ થિંગ હેવ કમ અપ, દેટ ઇઝ અ સસ્ટેનેબિલિટી રિપોર્ટિંગ. સસ્ટેનેબિલિટીનો મિનિંગ કોઈ મને કહી શકશે? સસ્ટેનેબિલિટી, તમને ખબર છે આલિયા ભટ્ટને જ્યારે નેશનલ એવોર્ડ મળ્યો ત્યારે એણે એની વેડિંગની સાડી રિપીટ કરેલી. હાઉ મેની ઓફ યુ નો દેટ? મોસ્ટ ઓફ યુ નો દેટ. સો દેટ ઇઝ બીન, એને એપ્રિશિએટ કરવામાં આવેલું સસ્ટેનેબિલિટી જેવી રીતે. જે તમારા રિસોર્સિસ છે તમે એને મેક્ઝિમમ રીતે યુટિલાઇઝેશન કરી શકો છો. સો બિગ કંપનીઝ, બેન્કિંગ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીઝ, દે આર નાવ હેવ બીન kept compulsorily to prepare the sustainability reporting. ને હમણાં 2 મહિના પહેલાં ફેબ્રુઆરીમાં ICAIએ સસ્ટેનેબિલિટી અવોર્ડ્સ બી ડિસ્ટ્રીબ્યુટ કરેલા. એમાં કોટક મહિન્દ્રા બેંક, બિરલા એન્ડ ઓલ, ધે હેવ રિસીવ્ડ ધ અવોર્ડ્સ ઓલ્સો. સો ઓલ ધીસ ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટીઝ આઈ વિલ બી કવરિંગ. તમને પછી બી કહી શકાશે, હું જરા ક્વિક કરું છું. ઓકે, 1 મિનિટ. આઈ વિલ ગો થ્રુ ખાલી લાસ્ટ સ્કાઇલ. This slide is mandatory slide. 1 minute. Yeah. Mandatory. 2024 CA કોર્સ કરવામાં તમને 3 થી 5 વર્ષ લાગે, બીજો કોઈ કોર્સ કરવામાં બી 3 થી 5 વર્ષ લાગે, રાઈટ? તો એના માટે તમારે શું આજથી તૈયારી કરવાની છે? ઇટ ઇઝ મેન્ડેટરી માય ડિયર ફ્રેન્ડ. ટેકનિકલ સ્કિલ, સ્ટાર્ટ વિથ MS ઓફિસ એન્ડ અકાઉન્ટિંગ એન્ડ કોડિંગ. ઇટ ઇઝ મેન્ડેટરી. તમને જે બી લાઈન લેવી હોય એ મેન્ડેટરી છે. સોફ્ટ સ્કિલ ડેવલપમેન્ટમાં અંસારી મેડમ સી ઓલ્સો સેડ, પણ એમાં એક એડ કરો, ટાઈમ મેનેજમેન્ટ એન્ડ એનાલાઇઝિંગ સ્કિલ. નોલેજ એન્હાન્સમેન્ટમાં હાઉ મેની ઓફ યુ આર રીડિંગ ન્યૂઝપેપર? ઓનલી ફ્યુ પીપલ. સ્ટાર્ટ રીડિંગ ફ્રોમ ટુડે, ઇન્કલ્કેટ ધ રીડિંગ હેબિટ. ઇટ ઇઝ વેરી વેરી ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ. તમે નોર્મલ ન્યૂઝપેપરથી સ્ટાર્ટ કરો એન્ડ ધેન યુ કમ ટુ ધ પિંક ન્યૂઝપેપર, દેટ ઇઝ ઇકોનોમિક ટાઈમ્સ. ઓકે? પ્રોફેશનલ ડેવલપમેન્ટ, નાની નાની ઇન્ટર્નશીપની તકો શોધો. જ્યારે બી તમને ક્યાં બી મળે તક, ટ્રાય ટુ ડૂ ઇન્ટર્નશીપ એન્ડ ટ્રાય ટુ ગેટ પ્રેક્ટિકલ નોલેજ. જ્યારે તમે એ કામ કરશો તો તમે પોતે જ ડિટરમાઇન કરી શકશો કે આ કામ મને ગમશે કે નહીં, તો વેધર આઈ કેન ગો ઇન દેટ ફિલ્ડ ઓર નોટ. સોશિયલ સર્વિસ, આવી રીતે કોઈ બી NGO સાથે જોઈન્ટ થાઓ અને સોશિયલ સર્વિસ કરો. અને મોસ્ટ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ, જે બી કરો એ રેગ્યુલર કરો. 8 દિવસ પછી ઓકે હવે પછી કરીશ, કાલે કરીશ, નોટ ધેટ. તમે કર્યું છે એને એનાલાઇઝ કરો, વેધર આઈ એમ ઓન ધ રાઇટ ટ્રેક ઓર નોટ. એન્ડ ધ મોસ્ટ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ ઇઝ ધ એક્ઝિક્યુશન. આજે તમે બપોર સુધી કે સાંજ સુધી આ હોલમાં હશો, પણ જે બી સાંભળીને ગયા એના પછી જો એને એક્ઝિક્યુટ નહીં કરો ને તો એવરીથિંગ ઇઝ ઇન વેન. ઓકે? સો એક્ઝિક્યુશન ઇઝ ધ મોસ્ટ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ. કીપ લર્નિંગ, કીપ ગ્રોઈંગ એન્ડ ઓલ ધ બેસ્ટ ફોર યોર બ્રાઇટ ફ્યુચર. થેન્ક યુ માય ડિયર ફ્રેન્ડ્સ.
થેન્ક યુ રૂપલબેન. હવે હું ઇન્વાઇટ કરીશ, આઈ ઇન્વાઇટ તન્વી ટુ થ્રો લાઇટ ઓન ધ પાથ ઓફ CA, હાઉ ટુ ક્રેક ધ CA એક્ઝામ.
Good afternoon, everybody. So, thank you, Rupal ma'am. She has explained almost which are the areas what CA does. But I am going to throw light on how to become a CA. When the word CA comes, I am asking you about the personality. What do you think? How is the CA? Sincere, hardworking. Boy, paisa bachai de. So intelligent, but believe me, these CAs are like you only. But these qualities are inculcated through its education scheme. It takes 42 months after 12th standard to become a CA, But the CA course is designed that way that you become such a great personality. So if you are ready to enroll in this highly dignified and highly promising, and of course one of the toughest exam in the country, then I am Tanvisha and I am going to take you through the journey to become a chartered accountant. First of all, I must thank Maniben Shivji Kelavli Fund for giving me this opportunity. And this ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountant of India, the only body which can make you CA in India. It has announced new scheme of education recently. This scheme of education, I'm going to discuss its positive aspects today. Before that, we'll quickly go through the journey of CA. So there are basically 3 levels. As we all know, I'm not discussing in detail: foundation, intermediate, and final. As the level increase, skill requirements and difficulty level also increases. There are 2 routes to enter to the CA course. First is foundation course route, and second is intermediate level route, which is a direct entry route. So in the foundation, after 12th, you can enroll for foundation, but direct route entry, graduates with minimum 55% from commerce background and minimum 60% or more for non-commerce background can get their admission directly to intermediate level. Means they need not have to appear for CA foundation exams. Now, about CA foundation, you can get yourself provisionally registered as soon as you clear your 10th standard exams. But you can appear for CA foundation exams only after 12th standard exams. Okay, so you can start learning. This foundation is, as the name suggests, it is a real foundation of the commerce. So you should take 11th and 12th standard study also very seriously. Those who have learned 11th and 12th standard conceptually. I'm not saying you don't enjoy 11th and 12th standard, but whenever you learn conceptually, then this level will be easy to crack. There are 4 subjects, 2 are subjective, 2 are objective with negative marking, and passing criteria is minimum 40% per subject, individual subjects, and 50% marks in aggregate. Now there is a new change which is till today exams are conducted twice in a year, but under a new scheme, it is proposed, it is implemented that exams will be taken thrice in a year once the system will be on place, means most probably from next year. So it will be happening mostly foundation and intermediate. CA final exam will be held twice in a year only. So this will give you more opportunities, more choices where you can attempt your CA foundation exam. Once you clear your CA foundation exams, or those who want direct entry, they can register themselves for with CA Inter. Here you have to complete 8 months study and you have to complete integrated course on information technology and soft skill. So basically it is IT training which is conducted by CA, Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. And then only you are eligible to give CA Inter exams. There are 6 subjects divided into 2 groups. You have a choice. You can appear 1 group at a time or you can give both groups together. And passing criteria is same, minimum 40% in each subject, each individual subject, and 50% in aggregate in all subjects. So till here, journey might seem easy, but now real challenges come. Once you clear your CA Inter, you can register yourself for CA final exam. At the same time, you have to face 3 important stages, which are practical training, self-paced module, and advanced information technology and soft skill training. So after clearing both group of exam, you have to register for CA final, as well as you have to take practical training. Now what is practical training? Articleship, commonly called as articleship, under which you have to take training under the chartered accountant in practice. Depending upon your area of choices, you can choose small, mid-size or big four firms. You know big four? Which are big four? So these are the Deloitte, EY, KPMG, PwC. These are the big chartered accountant firm in India. So you can choose any firm, or you can choose small or mid-sized firm. Everything has its own advantages. And apart from this, you also have an option to take industrial training, under which you don't have to work under CA in practice, but you can explore more industries. Okay, but to enroll into industrial training, you have to have 1 year articleship. After that, only for 9 to 12 months practical training, you can take industrial training also, and that is counted into your practical training. Now, self-paced module. This is another unique feature added to the course, self-paced module, where the student can learn on their own pace. Okay? So this is offering flexibility to student. It has 4 sets: set A, set B, set C, set D. Set A and B are compulsory, and set C and D are electives. You can choose any one out of the 10. So you can explore more career options. There are so many career options. You can select where you want to make the careers, and accordingly you can choose this subject, and any one subject from set D. So online modules are available for this. Online training is happening, which is compulsory to attend. So basically we can see this is additional level between CA Inter and CA Final. But on the positive side, you can see in the old course, there were 2 papers which were removed from CA Final, and it is included in this self-paced module. So I think this is going to relax your burden for CA Final exams, main exams. And I can see this is as a positive aspect as well. And online exams are conducted. Passing percentage is minimum 50% in each module. And once you have completed your 2 years of practical training, you have completed your self-paced, you have qualified your self-paced module also, then also you are not eligible for CA final exam. You have to wait for 6 months period. This 6 months period is for preparation of CA final exams. During this exam, you also have to complete your advanced integrated information technology and soft skills training. So many trainings, so many things. But this is more challenging, but believe me, this is more interesting as well. And this is very positive side. Now, after you complete your 6 months of study period, there is a CA final, 6 subjects, again 2 groups. Earlier it was 8 subjects, now you're going to give only 6 subjects. You can appear both groups together or one by one. Minimum marks 40% in each subject and 50% in aggregate of all subjects. So you appear for the CA exam, crack both the groups, and apply for the CA membership. Yes, you are CA now. Okay, and to get certificate of practice means you can practice, you can be called as practicing chartered accountant only after having 12 months post-qualification experience. So all these are new. And last but not least, there is an exit route. See, you might have heard, कितला वर्षों दी exam आपे छे but clear ही नहीं हो रहा है. हाँ, you must have seen this some series called Half CA. He has completed, but if anyone is not able to complete CA final exams, he has qualified both the groups of CA intermediate. He has completed his practical training. Even he has completed both the level of soft skill, information technology, everything. He or she knows everything. Means almost he is half CA. But still, unfortunately, if he is not able to crack CA course, then he can apply for Business Accounting Associate. This is BAA certificate. And this is, I think, also a new, which is positive aspect of the new course, which gives recognition for the underqualified people also, although they are well versed in experience, but may not able to qualify because of unfortunate. So this is also best thing. Okay. So what I can see, yeah, last I'm ending. So this accounting new course by ICAI has many positive aspects. Only one I want to share you with you is there is only 2 years articleship in which is exam free period. So you don't have CA related exam during that time. So you can focus on the training itself. And while exam, they have given you CA final exam ke liye, they have given you CA's signature is most powerful than PM. This is honorable dialogue by our honorable. Very proud to hear this, but to earn this, thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I'll invite CACMA Dimple Cheda, and she will give a presentation on CMA as a course.
Thank you, Shubha ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. So I know your tummy is calling, but still I think you have got biscuit packets. You all had? Yeah. Okay. So 10 minutes of mine. I'll start. Yeah. So cost and management accountancy. Before I start that, I would like to tell you about my journey. I enrolled for my CA course when I was in 12th standard. Because in 11th and 12th standard, I studied financial accounting as a subject. So everybody knows that CA course hota hai. Then I was a SP student, secretarial practice. जो मैथ्स वाले नहीं है SP वाले हैं उनको फोबिया होता है कि यार SP स्टूडेंट है तो ये सब नहीं कर सकते हैं हाँ तो આ બધું અમે નહીં કરી શકીએ तो आई एम एन SP स्टूडेंट तो खबर હતી कि कंपनी सेक्रेटरी होए राइट So that is how I joined my CA course. But when I was studying CA course, I come across a subject called costing, management accounting, okay, operational research. Now these were the subjects which were my favorite subject. I used to score about 65, 70, 80 marks in that subject. And I realized that I have more of this inclination towards this subject and skills of that subject, right? And that is how later on, I also started pursuing cost management accountancy. And today, so cost management accountancy, what does this course teaches you? So આજે બે જણા ઘરમાં જમવાવાળા હોય ને તો આપણે આટલું જ બનાવીએ અને પૂરું થઈ જાય રાઈટ ને પણ ઘરમાં અગર 100 જણા જમવાવાળા એટલે તમે કંઈક ગેટ ટુગેધર રાખ્યું હોય ને 50-100 જણાને બોલાવો તો ઇનએફિશિયન્સી બિલ્ડ થાય વતરે ખાવાનું વેસ્ટેજ થાય રાઈટ રિસોર્સનું પ્રોપર યુટિલાઇઝ કેમ કે ગુલાબજાંબુન ખતમ થઈ ગયા અને શાક ઘણું વતરી ગયું રાઈટ ને રાઈટ સો optimum using the resource. Now this I'll talk about a small example ke gharnu. But when I talk about a company, if I'm producing only 100 units goods, then I know what is the proportion who homemaker ઘરમાંથી નાનું મારું આપણે શું કહીએ કે કામકાજ કરું છું right? But when I start a company and I'm talking about 100 crores, 1000 crores, 1000 crores, huh? More the bigger the business, the inefficiencies comes into picture. The resources are being not utilized in the right way. There is a wastage, right? So cost management accountants work with the management of the company to bring control over the cost, over the quality, over the pricing of the product, right? Strategic planning ke આ product મારું માર્કેટમાં કેવી રીતના પ્લેસ થાય so that આ બધી inefficiencies નીકળે અને બિઝનેસમાં શું જોઈએ at the end of the day what you need in business profit lesser the cost right more the profit so it's not only cost both sides cost as well as pricing so if you see I have written there in this globalized world Organizations require professionals like CMA, earlier known as ICWA, has specialized knowledge in managing the resource with optimum efficiency and maximizing the profitability of the company. So it talks about decision-making skills in the business. Continuously, day in, day out, monitoring the business, bring efficiency, bring profitability, grow to the next level. So, હમણાં મારા પ્રોફેશનલ કલીગ એના પહેલાં વાત કરતા હતા કે આપણા સમાજમાં સૌથી પહેલાં હતું કે યાર ધંધો કરવો જોઈએ અને પછી આવ્યો કે નહીં હવે તો જોબ કરવો જોઈએ. પણ તમે કહેશો તો આજની તારીખમાં જેટલા પણ આપણા સમાજના બિઝનેસ ગ્રુપ્સ છે તમે એમને પૂછજો તો દે વિલ સે કે નહીં ધંધો જ કરવો જોઈએ, રાઈટ ને? તો વાય? બિકોઝ સ્કાય ઇઝ ધ લિમિટ, right? So cost management accountancy course helps you to become an entrepreneur. In the final level, they have a subject, startup and entrepreneurship. Okay? So business, that is one side. With the help of this course, you learn the decision-making skills, the business skills, the analytical skills to analyze your own business and then grow the business. So I have just mentioned there, managing optimum use of resource, decision-making, cost effectiveness, strategic planning, sustainable growth of the company, and so on. The major benefit is this course is now internationally recognized. So you work in India, you work anywhere in the world. Okay, Vedanta has started its plant in UAE, Indian company. So they need cost accountants for that. Kalpataru Power has started their power plant in West Africa. They need cost accountants there, okay? So worldwide opportunity. It is recognized as a master's degree. So along with graduation, 4 years you do CMA, you are also a master. 100% campus placement. अब तुम बोलोगे अभी तो आप बिजनेस की बात कर रहे थे, अभी आप बोल रहे हो कैंपस प्लेसमेंट. तो स्लाइड, हाँ, sorry. So what a CMA can do? You can work in big corporates, okay? So सर्विस जॉब कर सकते हो, बड़े कॉर्पोरेट्स में आप काम कर सकते हो जहाँ पे जैसे मैंने बोला कॉस्टिंग डिपार्टमेंट, ऑपरेशंस डिपार्टमेंट, bigger the turnover, more the cost accountants are required to bring efficiencies into the business. You can also practice like a chartered accountant, okay? So you can have your own consulting firm, you can practice. Why? Because you can do cost audits of companies. कि कहाँ पे रिसोर्स का यूटिलाइजेशन सही तरीके से नहीं हो रहा है. And you can start your own business or take your family business to the next level. There also CMA, Cost Management Accountancy course can help you. So where you can work to any of the companies, public sector undertaking. So one of my professional colleague also said कि government department में घनी बड़ी opportunities छे, right? Okay, so I'll come to that point also. That you can work in public sector undertakings, first of all, like ONGC, SAIL, BAIL, okay, Gujarat Authority India Limited, and so on, because big portfolio, more the portfolio, cost accountants are required. Infrastructure, logistic, automobiles, manufacturing, FMCG, healthcare, big four. Okay, what are big fours? Deloitte, KPMG, they are consulting firms. They hire chartered accountants, cost accountants, lawyers, everybody. Why? Because they are into various type of consulting services. So CMA plays a role wherein we become management consultants and become independent directors on various companies' board only for strategic decision making. कि ये नया प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करना चाहिए कि नहीं, नए एरिया में जाना चाहिए कि नहीं, नया जोग्राफिकल एरिया एक्सप्लोर करना चाहिए कि नहीं, शुड वी डू जॉइंट वेंचर और नॉट. ओके, वहाँ पे पूरा प्रोजेक्ट फिजिबिलिटी रिपोर्ट. ठीक है. सो as CMAs, you directly work with management, so you can go get to the level of, you know, CFO, CEO, Chief Managing Director, Chief Operating Officer, okay, Strategic Head, Cost Advisor, Finance Controller, Cost Controller, Business Analyst, Research Analyst, क्योंकि हमारा काम ही है एनालिसिस का, continuous. In administrative services, जैसे मैंने बताया कि after you complete your CMA, 3 years of work experience, you can give ICOAS ka exam, which helps you straight away go to Indian Administrative Service, Indian Revenue Service and Indian Financial Services. You handle the costing portfolio. Budget banta na budget. बजट कैसे बनता है, ऐसे ही बनता है क्या? कॉस्ट इज इन्वॉल्व, राइट? तो यू गेट इनटू दोज सर्विसेज ऑल्सो. You can practice. So these are the areas of practice where you can practice as a niche, practitioner and earn in lakhs of rupees. You can be a management consultant to various companies. So this is again a different avenue, right? कैसे करना है? इसका भी 3 लेवल होता है, फाउंडेशन, इंटरमीडिएट एंड फाइनल. 3 लेवल्स लाइक CA कोर्स. ओके, यहाँ पे 15 months का इंटर्नशिप होता है after your intermediate, which you can work either in a CMA firm or you can work with company directly. Okay, so that is a benefit. Twice a year exam, June and December. Registrations are July end and January end. 100% MCQ paper for foundation course, no negative marking. Okay, there is only 1 day exam which is 100% MCQ. Individual subject 40%, overall passing 100%. Even in intermediate and final, you have 30% multiple choice paper and remaining subjective paper. In final level, you have subjects like entrepreneurship and startups, as well as subjects like business valuation, which helps you go more inclined towards the business skills, the business side, as well as you can job in the business side in the company. Yeah. Okay, and if you have any questions, we meet the professionals and you can ask more about CMA course there. Thank you very much and bye.
Just to again, this is the third warning and reminder not to the children, not to use your mobiles for taking any photographs. All the PPT slides are going to be passed on to you. And all this is getting recorded. So the link, the YouTube link will also be sent to you. Now tell me, do you need to take any photographs? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, right? So please listen attentively, that will help you.
Now, Sunny Savla will tell you about the actuarial science.
Hi everyone, Jai Jinendra. So, okay, almost we have covered a lot of fields in commerce. I think actuarial science is something in the commerce which has a lot of buzz these days. Everyone is talking about it, but I would still say the awareness and the detailed knowledge about it is not something which, is there with everyone. So give me 10 minutes, I'll brief you what actuarial science is, who can do it, how we can do it, and what are the career opportunities ahead. So, first question, like we talked about so many fields in commerce, what do actuaries do something different, which is different from remaining commerce field? Anything unique? Have any of you seen these ads on your TV? It just disturbs you while you're watching, but still. Anyone? You might have seen this multiple times. What are these ads talking about, guys? Insurance, correct. There is one ad, I'm not promoting anything, okay? Just an advertisement. Yeah. So it just says, 1 crore ka term life insurance, sif 450 rupees per month, okay? Just who are mathematic wizards, you can calculate. 450 a month, approx annual kitna hoga? 5-6,000. 5-6,000 in 1 year. How much will everyone survive? 50, 60, 80 years? Assuming. 50 years, you are paying 5,000 per year. Estimate how much are you paying in premium, okay? Still 2 lakh, 3 lakh at max, okay? Over the period of 50 years. And how much I am getting from the company if I die? 1 crore. Has anyone thought how is the company making profits? No matter how much ever you make investments in stock market, bond market, paisa 3 lakh ka 1 crore to grow nahi hone wala, even in next 40 years. How is the company making money? So good thing to think about it going home. But yeah, just a quick, I'll give you a response. Like I won't leave you with a question. So here if we are sitting in a room, there are 1,000 people, imagine sitting in a room. Everyone starts paying this premium. Do you think all 1,000 of us will die tomorrow? Definitely not. This is what actuaries predict. There is a whole mortality function which is there, and accordingly they take premiums from thousands of people, and how many will die? 1, 2, 10, whatever. That is the prediction that will happen later on. But that's how premiums are taken from crores of people and claims are being paid to, let's say, thousands of people. That's, in a very basic sense, I would say that's how insurance companies make money. And who does all the calculations for them? The whole premium computation, the whole premium investing, saving money for the insurance company, because you never know, something like a COVID can happen next year. So in that case, you as insurance company have to make so many claim payments, and that's uncounted for. That's the risk which will happen no matter what. Tomorrow war happens. You know, all those risks is something. Accounting for in those premiums is something that actuaries do. So a very basic intro to what actuaries do. There are a lot of other things, but the core principle behind this is mathematics. Everything that we are doing out here is kind of forecasting the future. We are not looking at what has happened back. It's not like I'm sitting in April and making entries of what happened in March, or, you know, it's not like I'm making backdated work. I am making a future dated work where no one knows what is going to happen. Tomorrow there is, not tomorrow, after 2 months, there is an election coming up, right? Whichever government comes in, there will be some sort of probability and everything. Some companies will benefit because of it, some companies won't. But they do have to account everything like this here. This is something that will happen with mathematics, statistics, and not just random mathematics that you guys see in your schools. Don't like remove all the trigonometry and remove all the sine cos stuff. No. It's all financial mathematics, where whatever maths you are learning, it will be linked to some sort of concept, it will be linked to some sort of idea with real life application. So mathematics and technical skills is the first thing. Definitely other skills like strong grasping power, thinking, because here the whole course is based on application. It's not, I won't say it's a Rattamaro type course where you learn stuff and directly apply it. No. It is a completely application-based paper where you have to answer case study, real-life scenarios. That's how. In insurance world as well, when I talk about insurance, we might have just heard about life insurance or LIC. There is health insurance. Now the general insurance field is coming up. People are taking insurances for their houses, for their factories, fire insurance, for ships. People are, like I would say, singers are taking insurance for their throat. Cricketers are taking insurance for their knees and everything. So insurance is something that I would say it's growing to a huge extent. But now, how would you charge these people? How would you charge them is something that, you know, is a whole lot of calculation, mathematics and involved behind it. So a quick start on how to become an actuary. Guys, actuaries is something that you can do from two of the institutions. Just how CA and CMA, there are institutions. Here there is IAI, Institute of Actuaries of India, which is an Indian institution. And there is IFOA, which is a UK-based institution. So UK-based institution has few benefits, like it is acceptable widely across more than 150 plus countries. Guys, one important thing to note, the eligibility criteria. Who can start, when can you start? In case of IFOA, anyone who is just passed out 10th as well can start with their first 2 papers. There is no eligibility criteria like you have to be done with 12th, or there is no entrance exam. There are 13 papers in actuarial science, and you can directly start with your first paper after your 10th standard. Definitely you will need 6-8 months of preparations and everything, but yes. So till your 12th, whoever might have thought of becoming even a CA or a CMA or any other course, it starts after 12th, but trust me, this is something that you can actually give it a try after 10th and see if you are able to clear 2-3 papers. If you are going ahead with it, then go ahead. When I started my journey, frankly speaking, even I had CA as a backup option for me. I started after 10th. I gave 3 papers before my 12th exams, and I got cleared in all 3. Then I decided, no, this is something which is very valuable for me, important, and I'll go ahead with this. Similar thing can be done by you guys. Moving ahead to costing, there are 13 papers. Per paper cost approximately would be 20,000, and there'll be some classes cost as well. So over the period of time, I would say roughly over the stretching 4 to 5 year of the period where you will be giving your 13 exams, you will be costed around 4.5 to 5 lakhs, not more than that. We can discuss more about the institutions in the later section. There are basic papers. There are 13 papers. The details of the papers are being there. Yeah. Few specialization papers, and just the scope of actuarial science. In 2021, there were only 450 people. Now I'll say around 2,000 to 3,000 qualified actuaries doing all the papers are there in India. Guys, one question you will think, 13 papers, will I be able to stretch it that long? It's okay even if you are clearing 2 papers or 3 papers to get a good entry-level job. Guys, companies these days are promoting actuaries so much that even while working, they are helping you to give your papers. They'll be giving you leaves, they'll be giving you exam reimbursements, so that while working as well, you continue to give your papers, and that will help the company later. The demand definitely is more, and the future scope, if I say, talking about AI or something, this is something that cannot be replaced by AI because it requires future critical thinking. Some numbers, no need of articleship or internship, but yes, if you are doing it, that will help you a lot. Even after clearing 1 or 2 papers, you will be easily able to get internships. For partly qualified actuaries, like people who are stopping at 6, 7 papers, they can also get lucrative packages starting around 10 to 12 lakhs as a fresher. And the people I'm talking about, fully qualified actuaries, they can, at the age of 20, 25, 25, 24, they can just be much more higher. So, yeah. Life insurance, health insurance, general insurance, big 4 consultancies. I am currently at Deloitte and moving to PwC. So yeah, big 4 consultancies, global MNCs, large banks, pension companies, every one of them requires actuaries. And trust me guys, job search process is very short. And if you're starting to search it, within 1 or 2 months, you will end up getting a great job. So yeah, any questions? We'll be discussing it post the lunch round.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you. As myself being a chartered accountant, it's one of the easiest courses in commerce to study. Chartered accountant, correct? It's one of the easiest courses to study. Let's take a question from the students this time. If parents, you are having any questions, we'll take 1-to-1. But any students here, any questions in the field of a chartered accountant or an actuary or a CMA? This time, let's take one question from them. Any one of you. Anyone? Bon hevaraj malyo hai maninge. Acha, yes. Business management, I think so. We have not yet started with the lectures. We'll have the management speaker coming up. But this is currently related anything to chartered accountant or a CMA. Anyone? Or commerce. Anything related to commerce? Any student? Okay. Okay. What is harder? CMA or a CA? So I'll not answer it. Let the speaker answer it. So what is harder for you, team? CMA and CAG बच्चे fight है तो
See, every course is harder if you don't like it. Okay, and every course is easier if you are really interested in doing it. So there's nothing like harder or easier. It's about the course. You like the course, you join the course, you be determined to appear it. That's it. And you clear it. What else? So if you
I will add one point to it. If you will see, તમે ગૂગલ બી કરશો ને તો 38% 11th સ્ટાન્ડર્ડમાં આવ્યા છે ને જેમને તમે તમારા માર્ક્સ પર નહીં જાઓ, તમે સીએ કોર્સ ફર્સ્ટ એટેમ્પમાં ક્લિયર કરી શકશો. ખાલી બેવના ટોપિક્સ અલગ છે. એક ખાલી વાત કહું, ઘણા જણ કહેતા હોય અરે સન્ડે કે બાદ મંડે ક્યું આતા હે, નહીં અચ્છા લગતા. પણ જે ઈગરલી મંડે માટે વેઇટ કરે ને આઈ વિલ ગો ટુ કોલેજ, આઈ વિલ ગો ટુ વર્ક, તો એવું જ છે સીએ ને સીએમએ માટે. ઓકે.
See, in fact, we both are professional colleagues. We have completed 24 years back. Okay, we have completed this degree almost 2.5 decades. So we were also been told बहुत difficult है. But जब कर लिया तो हमको लग रहा है कि difficult तो नहीं है.
Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you very much, all the panelists. It was a lovely insight for the students, and it will be giving them a great insight. And Kishore bhai, kindly. Students. Very important and very interesting session is coming up. Please don't rush out. This is the last session before lunch. So please hold on. Please hold on.
Students, the lunch will start after both the sessions, coming up sessions will get completed. So please settle down. We'll finish it very fast. Thank you.